Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Dr. Rogers. So I just got off work. This is supposed to be smoking sport, but I don't really smoke. I just want to sit down here and drop some few things before I get to forget them. So actually I want to talk about because every day I plan on giving different scholarship tips and elaborate on them, why I feel it is important to have that in mind when you're applying for scholarships, because a lot of videos or a lot of articles out there just list them, but they don't really get into the full detail why that is a tip or why it should be considered when you're applying for either a scholarship or you're applying for a job or a grant, writing your CV or whatever. So the first tip is the fact that, or the first thing you have to put in mind is that anyone, as long as you meet the basic criteria, anyone can be awarded that scholarship. So do not disqualify yourself. That is the first tip, which I'm going to elaborate on, and I'll make more videos to talk about other tips. So anyone can have the scholarship until you apply for it. Doesn't mean if you don't have the minimum criteria you will not apply for it. Well, most scholarships, like 90% of them, there are some which have if you put it in grade, I'm gonna use a scale of 1 to 10, and let's say the average scale for you to pass an exam will be 5 on 10. So if you have 5 on 10, there are scholarships that are ready to take candidates with 5 on 10. So if you find that as a minimum criteria, please go ahead and apply, as long as you are not paying any cost. Because most scholarships, in fact all of them, do not expect you to pay a cost. And first of all, the most important thing is scholarship. This is a word that has been nowadays widely used and sometimes carelessly used. By scholarship, it is there to assist you or someone, a student or anybody, to be able to study without paying all, or maybe just part of the money that's required for them to receive that service. So that is why the things, or the basic term scholarships, came into play. So what is the purpose if you're paying to apply for a scholarship when you're paying to receive aid? It doesn't make sense. That's the thing. So the first tip, like I said before at the beginning of this video, is that you have to apply. Until you apply, you will never know if you've got the scholarship or not. Before I continue, I'm at KNU now. Very beautiful campus, all green. This is summer, we're between summer entering spring, entering fall. That's why it's green everywhere. Yeah, so you've got to apply. Do not disqualify yourself. Scholarships are not made for the smartest students ever, because even the smartest students end up not even having a scholarship. And by the way, what do you mean by smartest? The fact that you have a GPA of 4 on 4 or a scale of 10 on 10 doesn't make you the smartest student. There are so many factors which are involved in the selection of scholarship processes. So unless you submit your application, you will never know if you're the right candidate or not. And by the way, when I call myself a multi-scholarship winner, I've won a lot of scholarships. And the first one I got, the first time I started applying, I didn't get it. And before I even started applying for scholarships, I used to have the idea or the notion that it's just for first class students. But because my bachelor's degree, I didn't have a first class. Reason being that during my first semester, I wasn't properly oriented. So I was just playing around. It was during the second semester I started heating up and studying really hard. And when I was done, I started thinking that, but I don't have a first class, so I can't have a scholarship. It was during one of my chat, one of my uncle, that made me to understand that scholarships are not made for first class students as long as you meet the basic criteria. So that is the first tip and the first most important point. So if you're done with school or you're finishing up with school and you want to keep studying on scholarships, please apply. I'm going to make more videos and explain why it is even important for you to study on scholarships, even if you can afford for it, because it's a lifetime opportunity which you cannot miss out in it. So if this is your boy Rogers, if this is your first time on my channel, make sure you hit on the subscription bell. Check out on the scholarships which I've shared. There are lots of them, and also I've shared a video. Sorry about the sound by the background. Yeah, I've also made a video about the Nursing Manila Fellowship, which is application starts on the 18th of this month. So make sure you apply. Thank you very much. Peace out.